there, guys, and welcome back to Emily's Tea Garden. This is part 8, and we're going to do days 5 and 6 at the beach club. Oh, it's strawberry. That's what that flavor was. I was going on about that in the last part, sorry. I didn't know what this flavor was supposed to be. That's a lot of teenagers. What was I about to say? I have no idea. Really, Kelsey? Oh. Okay. Okay, so my husband's like running around. Okay. Don't know what he wants me to do about that. But okie dokie. Where's the rat? Right here. I got you. I got you, rat man. Rat man and mouse boy. Okay. Maybe he'll leave me alone now. I doubt it. He never does. But yeah, I've actually changed my essentially all of my ringtones now to just these like beep noises. Because A, they're very quick sounds and I find them a lot less annoying. Because, mind you, I love music that I cannot stand anymore having like songs and stuff as ringtones or any kind of melodic tune for that matter, because hearing it so many times just kind of makes me mad now. It's like a broken record and it drives me nuts. Not gonna lie, it has started driving me nuts. One of those, 2 of those. So happy I can fit all of that on my tray. I mean, clearly, you know, once you are able to seat 4 people at a table, you will have a tray that can hold 4 items, because otherwise, you would just not be allowed or able to get a complete order score, which is +5. So, yeah. I like my +5 scores for complete orders. I very rarely do I ever not get a complete order. It's usually because I think I clicked on something and I didn't. And that's about the only time I ever get a not complete order. But, yep. So, need one of these and one of these. There we go. 2 customers! Yay! Go away. Okay. Everybody's like really digging the shakes. Or whatever you want to call that kind of drink. I don't know. A smoothie? Yeah, that's probably the right way. The right way. The right word. What is wrong with me? Oh my god. Like, seriously, I have problems. Hey, first person to order a bowl of strawberries. Yeah. These people totally look like they could be those teenagers' parents. Just saying. I had a mouthful of coffee right there. So, excuse my ing. We just reached our target goal. Now we're shooting for expert. Expert, expert. Jamie usually does it. Which is true. Very seldom do I not get expert in these games. It's a very rare thing. like pigs flying. It's a very rare thing. Watermelon. Go clean a table. You go make these people happy. Just in case I can't get to them quick enough. And we've reached expert, actually. I just noticed that. Durr. I'm blind. Not really. I mean, I am, kind of. Sort of. Not really, but... I should be wearing glasses, but I don't. I haven't worn glasses since I was like 18. But that's because a 25-pound Mancoon cat sat on them. And I didn't have insurance anymore, so I couldn't go get a new pair. Oh, good thing that I loved that cat. He would have been in deep doo-doo. Oh, okay, reading time. Hey there, doll. Don't call me doll. I don't like that. But, yeah. I mean, honestly, does anybody ever use that term towards women nowadays? Unless you're like 75, I can't imagine you would use that term towards a lady anymore. Because that was like the thing way back then, was, you know, walk up to a girl and instead of being like you would nowadays, you know, it's like, you know, you don't call a woman doll if you're trying to get her attention, you know. You did that way back then, you know. It was like, hey, doll, want to go for a cruise with me on Main Street? You know, that was the thing. Expert score is 1500. You know, you would cruise in your Wicked Sweet Ride, which is not what they called it back then. And you would just cruise down Main Street, which was a big thing back then. That was what people did, and it was awesome. Why do I know so much about generations before me? Oh my god, I'm such a dork. I'm weird, I know. I'm so full of random information, too. Where's the rat hole? I don't know where the rat hole is. Go clean that table, maid boy. Oh, I just noticed what we got that was new. I think it was the tables. I think it was the tables. Don't quote me. My memory is very suckish. One of those. One of those. One of those. One of those. Okay. Go make the teenagers happy, mine. But no, like, language nowadays has, like, completely... I want to say turned for the worse. Because, honestly, let's face it. If you spoke to an elderly person the way you speak to your friends nowadays, most of the words that come out of your mouth are probably going to sound extremely foreign to the old people. I'm just saying. Like, language in general has evolved over the past, like, 50 years in such a dramatic way. Rat. That, yeah. Like, even I don't, like, I hear certain slang words, and I'm just like, what the hell does that even mean? And I'm 25. You know, I'm not that old. The generation gap isn't that big. But the era of today's generation is just, oh my god. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just so much different from when I was a kid. Like, I see children nowadays, and teenagers nowadays, and the way they talk, the way they act, is so much different from when I was a kid that it's just slightly scary. And no, I'm not kidding. Like, for instance, I saw this little girl once who goes to school with my neighbor's daughter, and she had on the craziest little getup that I've ever seen. And if I had worn that to school when I was her age, let's just say someone would have had to pry me out of a locker with a crowbar. But today, it's considered acceptable. It's considered cool. And that scares me a little. Because today's generation is just going so fast, it's not necessary. And, like, I went to this thing, it's called the Heritage Festival. And, oh my god, I swear to god, I wanted to smack a few kids, a few girls actually, because it's like, they are dressed like, well, the way my grandmother would call it is hoochie mamas. And the proper term for that nowadays is a whore. So, yeah, it's kind of like, I feel like I should run around with a bunch of towels in my arms just so I can cover these girls, because they're wearing, like, practically nothing in public. And it's either their parents are dumb enough to let them walk out of the house like that, or the parents don't care enough to let them walk out of the house like that. And that's sad. It's horribly wrong. Like, if my kid ever walked out of the house like that, dude, I would, like, literally put one of those dog collars on them and, like, the invisible fence, and they would never leave that property ever again. Oh my god. Like, I would put them on some serious house arrest. Like, they do not need to be showing that. They are children. They're babies compared to adults. And it scares the crap out of me because I'm so afraid of when I have a kid, what that generation is going to be like. Oh my god, it's going to be frightening. Because I can see the generation today, and it's just, oh my god. Like, no offense to any of you guys if you guys are, you know, today's generation. I'm sure you are. But there are the people out there that are today's generation. And it's like, wow. How do you leave the house in the morning? Like, oh my god. I don't know. But, oh yay, we can get this. How lovely. Bamboo rugs. Oh yes, quite lovely. Well, I guess that's it for this part. I will rant and rave in the next part. So please subscribe and stick around for more. Also go follow me on Twitter. There's a link below to that. And I will see you guys in the next part.